Hi, I appreciate you viewing this video. I am very excited to share with you about our health insurance with Philadelphia American. As it says here, it is a new era, and I truly believe that, and I'm going to explain a little bit more what I mean about that here in a little bit. But I'm assuming that you are watching this video for probably one of two reasons. One would be that you already had spoken with me at various times and wanted to get a little bit more understanding of what we offer. And the other would be that you are watching this video with someone who I've already spoken with, and they wanted to be able to give you a little bit more information about what we offer. I'm an independent agent, which means I'm not trapped in a cage. I'm not what they call a captive agent. I can write insurance for any company I want, and I can own any insurance kind of plan that I want. And the reason that I have the plan that I do, my wife and I, with Philadelphia American is because I'm totally sold on the concept. So under the ACA, you basically had, up until recently, a tax penalty. Well, that's gone away. Look at it this way. If you were to come home and you saw that your house was on fire, you aren't going to call your insurance carrier and say, oh, I need to get some homeowners. They're going to laugh at you, right? And the same thing if you had a car accident. You can't call and say, hey, I just had a car accident. I need to get some auto insurance. Well, it's the same way with health insurance. The ACA is one aspect of health insurance. More and more people are getting their own private, customized health insurance plans, and that's what we offer, and that's what I'll explain more as we go. So with typical insurance, with a major medical, you pay your premium every single month, you have a claim, and then you get that bill, and that is what we call a fake bill, okay? You have to put your hard-earned money back on the table in the form of deductibles. That could be, in some cases, over $10,000 deductible, and then you've got a massive coinsurance amount, 20% of your part, 80-20, 70-30, 60-40, a 50-50. There's all different kinds of plans. And then up to a certain amount that you have to pay out of pocket. In some cases, this can be $20,000, $30,000. And on top of that, you have a double deductible if you go out of your network. So that's a huge thing. So after you pay your money, again, the insurance company steps in and pays their money. That's how that works. With a major medical plan, your plan pays based on expenses incurred or out of the bill. So if you have a $20,000 bill, they're going to take your deductible, any coinsurances, whatever, out of that bill. A law was made that they have to show online what the rates are for hospital costs. But here's the problem. According to this right here, it says the final bill is almost never the same as the ticket price for services received. So it doesn't even matter if you get a chance to even see how much it really costs for something. If you have to go to the hospital, you're still going to end up paying because the insurance companies and the hospitals are playing that game together, right? So we use what's called transparent pricing. This is a hospital in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. It's the Ohio Valley Hospital. And if you look right here, it says this is a mammogram, self-pay price $69, and has what's called a CPT code 77067. Everything in health insurance has that code. I put a little brainwash thing up here because I'm totally convinced that the only reason people continue to buy major medical plans is because, number one, they have been brainwashed that it's the only way, and number two, their insurance agent has been brainwashed that it's the best way. And they're just not, and I'm going to show you why I believe that. And remember, throughout this, as I'm showing you this information, I am an independent agent who can sell any insurance plan for any company that I choose to. But I choose to sell the plans I do for Philadelphia American. The only reason I can figure, and the best example I can give, is the Wizard of Oz. They're all scared to death in front of the great and powerful Oz, and then something happens. Toto pulls back the curtain and exposes him for the fraud that he is. I believe that that's what we do with Philadelphia American. We've been around since 1924, survived the Great Depression, the wars. That's all you need to know on whether or not an insurance company is a solid company. All insurance companies are rated by AM Best, and they've been doing that since 1899, and we were rated B++, which is the 5th highest out of 16 ratings. We're what we like to call a boutique company, and what I mean by that is there are lots of massive companies out there, your United Healthcares and Blue Cross, and I've written for those companies. Those big companies, they advertise all the time. Your Humanas and all those major corporations, they always advertise on TV and on mail, and they just deluge your mailbox with all kinds of different mail, especially when you're getting closer to like Medicare age or whatever. Well, as a boutique company, we're one of probably 1,500 companies in the United States that we don't advertise all the time. We have great plans, we have great customer service, but you don't hear about us all the time like other companies. But we pay our bills, and we do a great job of that. So with us, you have the same scenario. You pay your monthly premium, you have a claim. Now watch this. Instead of you having to come up with your money right away, the insurance company will pay money for every one of those codes I showed you, and I'll show you how this plays out. Then you pay your deductible, whatever that might be, and that's it. And if you've got a plan, the HSP, which is a Health Savers Plus 3 plan, that plan has a regular deductible like a $500 deductible, $1,000, $2,500, and $5,000. With the Health Choice Select, that plan has a different kind of deductible. In some cases, it actually comes out to less on that deductible side. For both the Health Choice Select and the HSP 3, as we call it, Health Savers Plus 3, are pretty much identical besides that. So there is no 80-20 share after you pay your deductible with our plan. And we use what's called the multi-plan, the PHCS, which stands for Private Healthcare Systems Multi-Plan. This is a great PPO network. In fact, if you look at this right here, you can choose any doctor or hospital without penalty, and you have the option of assessing the PHCS network right here, the largest primary provider organization in the nation. It was founded in 1980, and look at this. We have 650,000 plus healthcare providers and 4,600 hospitals. So very seldom will you find a doctor that's not in the plan. But if you follow my guidance, I'm going to show you a way to build a plan and customize it so you can go to any doctor, any hospital, anywhere in the United States, and you will be in way better shape for the most part than you would with a major medical plan in almost every situation. So we don't charge you extra if you go out of network. It's kind of like a bonus or a reward if you would. So we're going to pay for every kind of code there is. We're going to pay the same amount of money no matter what. So if you go to the doctor and your doctor visit costs $60 and we pay $80, well then you put $20 in your pocket. If your visit costs $80 and we pay $80, then it didn't cost you a copay or anything to go to the doctor. It all depends on the cost and on the service that you have that's rendered. This is what the plan looks like as you break it down. And the first step is to pick a plan. 1 unit, 2 unit, 3 units. We call it good, better, best. The only reason I say good for this is the equivalent of Medicare, and to have something is better than having nothing. I prefer at least a better, but in every situation possible, if it's affordable, I recommend people to have the best plan, 3 units. So other sponsor benefits, there's no cost to you whatsoever for this. One of them's Teladoc. Here's my Teladoc card. My wife used this Teladoc 2 weeks ago. Prescription savings card. This is not health insurance. It's an actual card. Our dental is $2,000 a year per person. This also has iMed Vision, and it has a LASIK surgery benefit, and it also has a hearing benefit. This is our accident plan, and I love this plan. In most cases, if someone has this plan, they will very seldom see money out of pocket, and if so, it will be very little. This pays actual cost, and it works in addition to the other health insurance. Here's our card for that. We also have what's called critical illness. Cash is king. You have a heart attack, stroke, cancer, different things like this, or something at a little different, like maybe angioplasty is a little different percentage, but we're going to pay anywhere from $10,000 to $50,000 for these critical events. This can help in the event of lost work. This can help for many, many other things. We happen to have a $30,000 critical illness benefit on our insurance plan. In fact, this is our actual plan right here. It says $30,000, cancer 100%, and you'll see some others have different percentages on a smaller level. So to summarize, I'm totally independent. I have 15 years of experience. I can sell with any company, any plan, but I choose what I do because of this right here. Major medical, you pay your deductible. You have money that comes in out-of-pocket dollars that comes from the bill, which is fake, or the claim. Either way, it's not real. And if you look at, you can go online and you can see how much stuff really costs. Go to a place called the Health Insurance Blue Book. It's just like a blue book for cars, and you can actually see how much stuff really costs. And you'll be very angry when you see how much the plan that your agent put you on is costing you, because you don't get to take advantage of repricing like my clients do and see real pricing. You pay the premium every month. You have a claim, you pay first. With our plans, you pay your premiums, you have a claim, the company pays first according to contract. It pays its part according to contract, covers hospital, surgery, professional services. You get to enjoy the network discounts of fake bills by an average of 40%, and you get to use any provider in the whole United States. You have a $5 million lifetime. Let me back up to this once. My wife and I love this because we travel a lot and we plan on traveling even more, and I just turned 60 years old, and so we want to be able to have access to any kind of health care we want anywhere in the United States. This offers it to us. You custom design a plan. You choose from the good, better, best, which is your 1, 2, and 3 unit options, an annual maximum of $100,000, $250,000, or $1 million. You pick your deductible. Most often, you have very little doctor copay or none. Sometimes you get money back. And you have your first 3 visits of the year that are covered with no deductible at all. You have a $50 outpatient deductible, and that's waived in surgery with an anesthetic. And, I mean, it's just a great, great plan. Our options, we have dental you can add on, enhanced accident plan, crisis recovery cash anywhere from $10,000 to $50,000. And then you have the value-added benefits, again, no charge. That's Teladoc, Script Save, and one I never told you about, Caris 360 Bill Advocates. Many times people get a bill and they look, and this is not the fake bill anymore. This is the repriced one. But they still look and go, wow, that doesn't look right. And Caris 360 is someone that you can call, and they can help you. And if there is money that you have coming to you in the reduced bill or whatever, they're going to find it. Very good group to work with. And one of the most important things to me is it's guaranteed renewable. I have people ask me all the time, is this short term? You know, how long is it going to last? You can get on the bus with us anytime you want. At no point can we say, okay, it's time to get off the bus, your ride's over, unless you've used the full $5 million lifetime benefit of the policy. So feel free to give me a call back and let's talk some more about your options. And I really, truly believe there is not a better option out there, or I would own it. Okay, that's really important to understand. I care greatly about my clients. My clients call me night and day. I make myself available. If they have questions, I want to be there for them. If they have concerns or when there's a claim that doesn't look right, I hope to have an opportunity to prove the same to you. Have a wonderful day.